And so I'm just gonna continue on here. Not really doing too much of it. We're down 3-6, but that's no problem. We can come back. Now, what I like about Teemo's ultimate is it's just like it does damage, plus it's like ward, so you want to put it around the area you go and you think the enemies will go, so then you can tell where they are, because they're just pretty much like miniature wards. Just poking Talon back a little bit. I'm in a very dominant position right now. All Talon can do is use his right to get minions. He can't actually go up and hit them, since every time. And here I see, with using my mushroom, I see Alistar going across, so it's like, oh hello, I'm just gonna run by here real quick. And then I use my wriggles to put down another ward. And then the game goes on, you'll just see me putting a lot of mushrooms around here, be able to keep sight of enemies. And here Lee Sin jumps to Galio, jumps again, and then Alistar jumps. And Galio dies. Slapping away at him. So that wasn't a very good fight right there. But then again, they had 4 people and me had 2, and Lee Sin did come out alive, which is better than having both die. Both people dying. And up here, I'm just gonna keep pushing this tower. Try to put as much progression up top as I can. And then I'm gonna go and ward up their jungle a little bit later on. Just gonna, whenever you can, since within the jungle, the jungle creeps come back very, very fast, so you can get away with killing the golems, and the jungler doesn't usually need the golems, since all the other stuff are spawning so quickly. But if they do, it'll just spawn back really quick for them, so it's no big problem. And we're just gonna continue on here. At this point, he does not do that much damage to me. He didn't even hit me with his basic attack because of the blind dart. So that's why I took like 0 damage from him, and I definitely won that fight.
An enemy has been slain.
And then down middle, Galio just picks away and just, kills that Alistar. And bot lane's having a little bit of trouble, so Lee Sin's gonna come try make something happen. Misfortune's not doing so well. She's 0-2 right now. She has quite a bit of farm, but she has the same as, pretty much the same as Kog'Maw. And Kog'Maw has had a double lane. And then you see, I was just pushing him away, and he jumped at me, trying to get me to go away. And then the only problem with the poison it does damage over time, which pretty much makes it so the tower will target you, pull the tower aggro. But I just quickly burst him down with all the poison and ignite, and I got that kill. So I'm just gonna push here again. And then back down here. Tower dive right there. Well, not really tower dive, but she just gets picked off. And as you can tell, playing Teemo, you want to use you want to get a lot of mushrooms, put a lot of mushrooms down, so you can pretty much have vision of where you want to go when people are coming, and this will increase your survivability by a lot. So what I like to do is I like to put a lot on the river and down here by their jungle, their blue, so I know when their blue comes up and I can take it, or whenever they are walking there, we can just pick them off one by one. So they just tried a quick initiation right there. They just try to poke me, and See, I hit him with my Q, so his spell that requires a basic attack did not work. So I pretty much took like 0 damage from that. And then here Gallia was overextended. He just gets shot by Adriel. Just comes, takes him off real quick. They're all quite weak. And I was rushing, but in the end he still dies. But then Lee Sin and I are here, so he picks off. He quickly picks him off, and then I'm gonna get this kill. Ashe taking 1 tower bullet. And then this is where I'm gonna start putting things around in their jungle to kind of get vision of them in their jungle. I'm just gonna go back up here and farm, and then Lee Sin wants me to take the blue, but since I got one from Ashe already, I think that takes too much time doing that. So then Alistair comes in with a great steal, steals the blue, and kind of just walks off, knowing that he'll have reinforcements around there, which was a very smart move of his. Now I'm gonna farm quite easily with this Wriggles. And then you see here Alistar will be just running here, and I'll see him just hit like all my mushrooms down there. And then I tell him stop it, because he's destroying all my mushrooms, which, to be honest, I prefer if they aren't destroyed, because they're just like mini wards, so they help keep vision, and it's quite annoying when they all get destroyed. But it's whatever, that's what they're meant for. Teemo is a great counter to like AD carries, because his Q just blinds him, so he can't, for that amount of time that he's blinded, then pretty much his useless. Teemo, I also really like playing Teemo because of his great utility. And then Alistar comes back after hitting so many mushrooms with oracles. And he's gonna go ahead and destroy all the mushrooms that he sees. Now I'm just gonna poke him real quick, which does not do that much damage. If you're wondering why it doesn't do that much damage, I only put like two into it. While you want to max out Toxic Shot first, then each of your basic attacks do a lot more damage than they usually do. That's why you'll see Teemo start with such low AD. It's because of the poison. As I was saying, I like playing Teemo because he has so much utility that he can use to survive. As in, he has his little movement speed, which grants him bonus movement speed, so he can run around a little faster, and he can catch up to people, he can run away. And then he can also use his mushrooms as a ward or as something just to pretty much see and kill people. And then his blind dart, which makes it so no basic attack from that person can actually hit him. It's just a great amount of stuff. Really like playing Teemo. And then I just dodged that arrow barely. That would probably stun me for a while. And then pick off that talent.
Slain.
And then Lee Sin gets the kill on him. While Vigor is just free farming down bot. You never want Vigor to free farm, because that just makes him more powerful with his Q. Whenever he gets last hit, he gets more ability power. So that's not a good thing. But Strax is going down there and try to do something about it. And then Lee Sin was getting ambushed by Cosmo. But Cosmo, I don't think will be able to do anything, especially when we have 3 people right there. It's strange that they have 2 AD carries, plus or 2 AD range carries, because then they will have to split farm, which is never good. It's better to have one that's actually farmed up. There's quite a bit of damage compared to 2 that are just mediocre. And again, I'm just gonna go around warding their jungle. And Alistar there just bought another oracles after he died, which is spending 800 gold.